Okay, now we're going to talk about our double plays. Our double plays as a shortstop and our double plays as a second baseman. Our 6-4-3 starts it from the shortstop as the 6, the 4 being the second baseman, the 3 being the first baseman. As a 6-4-3 double play, there's 3 different options. There's one right at me, there's the ball hit to my left, and there's the ball hit to my right. We're going to cover all variations. As a second baseman, we cover the balls right at me, to my right, to my left, and we'll go from there. And the key to the ones that are hit right at me and to my left, we'll use a cue word called flip. Cue word meaning flip. I verbalize it loud. Base hit. There's a lot of fans yelling. Everyone thinks that's a great hit, but in reality it's not. So I got to let my partner know what type of throw he's going to receive. The further away you are, you use a dart feed throw. The closer you are, you use an underhand flip. As a shortstop, vice versa if you're a second base. And middle infielders, understand, if you play shortstop, you're interchangeable, meaning you're interchangeable that you can play shortstop and you can play second base. Vice versa, if you play second base, you can play shortstop. It's a lot tougher turning the backside double play, meaning backside as you're the second baseman, as your back's turned towards the runner, so you have less time to react, and you got to make sure you take care of yourself. This ball's hit right at me, so I'm got to make sure I get my pre-pitch routine. Ball's hit right at me. Now notice my movement starting towards second base before I even catch it. That's the key here. You never want to get caught standing still. Stand up and flip from here. Ball's hit right at me. I get here, flip. Good. Notice I carried my hand out. I carried my hand out and I followed through because I want the momentum and carry behind the ball to get all the way to my second baseman. This is another mistake that you'll see with young infielders. Ready, Gabe? Those consist of bad throws and a lot of the times forcing error. Go ahead. We want to make sure we follow our throw and we always get our feet moving in the direction before we field it. Ready? Flip! Good. Now this is the ball hit to my left. Hit to my left, I move my feet, I still use the flip. Notice, key ingredient here, I get my glove out of the way. I gotta show my partner the baseball right away. He's gotta have a good visual. You always flip from where you catch it, meaning I flip from down here. I don't stand up. I take away time. We want to make sure we get the first out here, but ultimately we want to try and get that guy here. Now, a good infielder at second base or shortstop will have a turn under 1.4 seconds or less, meaning by the time he catches the ball, he'll transfer it and throw it, and it'll be under 1.4 seconds. Flip. Left. Flip. Good. Now we work on the 6-4-3 double play to my right. It includes a catch, pivot, dart throw in one motion. You're trying to find a rhythm, and it's got to happen in one fluid motion. My left foot's going to pivot towards left field. I still pull lawnmower effect here. Strong wrist, strong form, and I follow through right there. Now we're going to talk about the second base pivot. Second base pivot consists of the left foot meeting the bag, stepping through with the right foot, or stepping in the direction of the throw wherever it takes you. Using the bag to separate you from the defender as well so you don't get hurt. Okay, now we're going to use the bag as a second base pivot for a 6-4-3 double play, or even a 5-4-3 double play. If the ball comes from the third baseman or the shortstop, I got to know how to use this bag. I got to know where the runner's at. I use this bag for safety because I know where he's coming. I keep this in between us at all times. You always meet it with the left foot, and I step through with the right, and I step and I throw. Every time you approach this bag, you must expect a bad throw. Bad throw meaning if the ball takes me this way, left foot, here, the guy's got to slide through that bag. That's going to protect me. My right foot is ready to throw and jump. Five, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. Always expect a bad throw. Good throws, we make sure we meet the bag with our left no matter what. We step through with our right, plant on our right, good balance and good posture. If my head goes over my body, my momentum changes and my spine angle changes. My momentum takes me towards the 5-hole, 6-hole. It's going to affect my throw that way. I get strong on my right leg and I push towards first, and I got to make sure I get up in the air. Now the same as the 6, 4, 3, now we start the 4, 6, 3. 4, 6, 3 hit right at him. 4, 6, 3 hit to his right. 4, 6, 3 hit to his left. First one we're going to do is 4, 6, 3 right at him. We still call flip. We want our body going in the direction towards second base before we even catch it. We shift our feet. The feet always get you in position to make the play. Our next series is we call our double play range play. We're getting good range, and this is the ball that takes us behind the bag deep as a shortstop. We have two options. We can glove flip it to our second baseman, or we can bare hand, backhand. Middle infielders, on the double play, there's going to be times where you have to become a first baseman here at this spot. And some of you ask, what does that mean? What that means to me is, if there's a ball that's a tough play or throws you off the bag, you must come off the bag, stretch, make a play, because we want to make sure we are sure that we get this guy out here. If we get the other guy at first base, that's a bonus. But we got to make sure we get this guy and then keep the double play in order for a next pitch for a pitcher to deliver us a ground ball. Always help your pitcher out. As a shortstop, vice versa. I can come over here. I really want the good throw here, but for some reason it takes me off the bag. I got to stretch, hurry up and get my foot out of there so he doesn't slide and take me out. I got to avoid the slide here.